Hi, I'm Steven. I'm an artist, a children's book author, and a nomad. Along with my Belgian Malinois hero, I roam wild places capturing the beauty of the world and the handiwork of the creator. Come along for the journey. Like, subscribe, and if the stories speak to you, you can support us on Patreon using the link below. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you're sitting beside a small campfire with Hero and I, the fire crackling low, the ocean breathing somewhere out in the dark, Hero curled up in the sand, warm and quiet. I have another campfire story for you. It's the kind you tell slow, while the embers are glowing red and the tide keeps time in the distance. This story happened just after sunrise. Hero and I were hiking along the coast, just above Morro Bay, and we stumbled onto something I'll never forget. Something that made the whole shoreline feel alive. But let me start at the beginning. Before this was ever a book, it was just two sets of footprints along the tide, mine and Hero's. We didn't come looking for a story. We just came to walk and take in creation. Have you ever walked in a place that felt like sacred ground? This place felt like that. The air smelled like salt and driftwood, seagulls overhead, the tide moving in slow, steady breaths. Hero stayed close beside me, nose to the wind, ears turning, reading the world the way only a Belgian Malinois can. Present, alert, noticing everything. Like he knew there was more to this morning than I did. We followed the shoreline as far as we could. This was Hero's first time on a beach and seeing the ocean. Shorebirds stitched the edge of the foam, pelicans drifted low over the water. So much life. It was almost too much for Hero to take in. Later, back in the van, the road carried us gently into Morro Bay. Out beyond the docks, sea otters floated on their backs, wrapped in kelp, paws folded like they didn't have a single worry in the world. Hero watched them the way he watches everything, steady, curious, and completely present. Life everywhere, wild, unhurried. And sitting there, listening to the water lap against the rocks, I felt it again. It felt like church, but without walls. Like the world was already complete without us, and we were just lucky to witness it. Just being there felt like worship. Later, back at the van, with salt on my boots and sand on the floorboards, I opened my sketchbook and tried to remember the light, the colors, the wind. Hero standing against the horizon. Those real walks, those real mornings, became the book. Hero explores the coastal wilds. Just moments we were blessed to walk through, but the best part of the story happened the next morning. So here's what we found. The next morning, hiking with Hero along the tide, the beach stretched wide and golden. And stretched across the sand, resting in the quiet sunrise, were the giants. Elephant seals. Huge, ancient, peaceful. Mothers and their babies tucked close together in the warmth. Each masters bellowing at each other. Some in the surf. Hero froze beside me, ears forward, curious and a bit confused. A low growl rumbling softly in his chest. I clipped his leash and quietly walked him back to the van. Some moments are meant to be disturbed. After settling him back in the van, I walked down alone with my camera. Careful and quiet, I filmed. I photographed. I kept my distance. The shoreline rising and falling with their slow breathing, like the earth itself was asleep. For a while, I just stood there. Sharing the morning with something older than I, giants. And that's the kind of thing you remember later, sitting beside a fire like this. Moments that make you quieter, smaller, grateful. Honestly, anywhere with Hero beside me, it's enough. Very special thank you to those who have gone to my Patreon and signed up. It helps a lot. And I love you like a bowl of cheese.